Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you have been here for a wee while. So in today's video I wanted to share the importance of understanding your relationship with food. So understanding why it may not be healthy and what may be going on. So it is a really common thing to really just believe that our unhealthy relationship with food is just to do with the food, when in reality it's about a lot more than that, and there are a lot of underlying issues that need to really be addressed to be able to heal our relationship with food and create the relationship with food that we want. So to be able to do this, we need to first understand exactly what has been keeping us stuck in the relationship with food that we have and why we keep doing the things we keep doing. So in terms of a relationship with food, having an unhealthy relationship with food could come up in many different ways. So this could be being stuck in yo-yo dieting patterns, or binge eating, emotional eating, or just really always finding yourselves really trying to control food. So if you're stuck in any of those positions, make sure you keep watching, and I'm going to explain the importance of why you need to understand exactly why your relationship with food is unhealthy. Awareness is the first step to being able to understand and really get to the bottom of where our unhealthy relationship with food is coming from. So really recognizing that self-acceptance and the way we view ourselves and the world around us is playing such a huge role in how our relationship with food is coming about. So more often than not, an unhealthy relationship with food is coming from deeper emotional triggers and things that are kind of going on in that realm, not just in terms of the physical stuff that we can see. So the way we are treating food, or the way that we are using food to either look a certain way or to deal with certain things. So that is the first step and thing I wanted to say, is awareness is really the first step to being able to do this. So it's important to be able to uncover the emotional triggers of why we have the relationship with food that we want, even if it's not emotional eating, even if it's things like yo-yo dieting. So there's always triggers that cause us to do the things that we do, and it's important that we're able to identify these different triggers to be able to start shifting them and changing the way we're able to respond to them as well. So being able to uncover these things is really important, and the triggers can come in the form of things like stress, anxiety, even things like anger, even happiness, sadness, all the different emotions. And it's really important to be able to identify these, and then from here we can really start identifying and digging deeper into why we have the relationship with food that we have, and how we can start changing this. And from these emotions that we have, we can kind of start seeing and looking at the different thoughts and beliefs that we're holding on to that are making us feel a certain way and making us respond in a certain way to these things, and how that's impacting the way our relationship with food is. So it's about really untangling and fully seeing the bigger picture of what is really going on behind our relationship with food. Third thing that I wanted to mention is working through the past. So fully understanding where our associations with food, so the way that we deal with food, the way we see food, the way we view food, and the way we use food, and how this comes about from our past. If we've had past traumas or past experiences that have impacted the way we use food or respond to food, and things like that. So it's really important to really understand these things so that we can really start addressing them and working through these things, and really just start truly healing from these sorts of things. When we're able to really start understanding why our relationship with food is the way that it is, we start to be able to start shifting the way we are seeing and viewing food, and away from those feelings and views of food as being a place of guilt and shame and those sorts of things, towards something that is a source of nourishment and something that can feel peaceful. It just really opens up the opportunity to create these shifts in the way that we view food, in the way that we are able to use food to take care of us rather than to punish us or to avoid certain things. So by really just focusing on understanding our relationship with food and why it is the way it is, we really open up that doorway to healing our relationship with food and addressing these underlying issues and causes that we really haven't been dealing with or haven't even maybe looked at. So it's really a powerful thing to do, and a really important step in being able to heal our relationship with food. Because if we don't address these things, we really are just masking or just ignoring the very things that are causing us to feel a certain way and to have the relationship with food that we do have. So it's really important to be able to do these things and to start working through these things. So that is all for today's video. I hope you found it really insightful, really helpful. Please leave any comments below if you have any questions. I would love to be able to respond to them and help you understand or start implementing these things into your life a bit more as well. So yeah, that is all for today's video. I post weekly videos, so if you want to catch them, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.